What's up, YouTube family? We are back with another crazy one, and today we are literally going to be looking at how you can actually perfect your multi-time frame analysis, or at the same time perfect your analysis, right? Using this simple technical tool, which have been ignored by a lot of people, right? So far, we actually see a lot of people complain about them being on the wrong side of the market, right? So in this particular video, we're going to talk about how you can actually be on the right side of the market and then actually avoid unnecessary losses, right? So if you're new to this particular channel, do well to like and subscribe, and at the same time, click on the link in this particular video description to get access to a free Telegram community, right? Where every single trade is being called out for free, and then you can actually capitalize, right? And moreover, we actually have a room strictly for 400 traders where you can actually join and then be part of the community, right? So right here, we actually have the dollar index, and I would actually give you all an intro on how this actually works, right? So first of all, we actually see on the dollar index that price actually did go bearish, right? So I'm literally looking to break down this particular trade that actually did give us over 50 pips on GBPUSD using the previous news release that happened last week, right? And so I did say, if you're new to this community, if you're new to this channel, click on the link in this particular video description to join our free Telegram community, right? So right here, we actually see this. Okay, so if we actually take into note, right, we can see that dollar index have been trending all the way to the downside for some time, right? We can see the presence of a bearish structure being available right here. So I would be looking to map this out. All right. So right here, we see the price actually pushed all the way to the downside, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, right? And then price actually played within this structure. Now, this is not the use of SMC or whatever, right? Now, price played within the structure before we actually expand all the way to the downside, right? So since we are literally anchored in the bearish structure, we are looking to see price take out this particular low that propelled this retracement, okay? So the first thing right here, since we are actually having news in few minutes, right? We expected that price would present a level, right? So if you're new to this particular trading concept, right, we actually make use of order flow and NSR in actually coding our buyers and at the same time taking our entries, right? So right here, we actually see the presence of a blind spot setup right here. So this is practically the presence of a blind spot sell setup, right? So few minutes to news, price is always going to present a level that is actually going to propel itself up from to the upside or to the downside, right? And you don't particularly need to make use of a bias or something like that, but you should also try to be in line with the order flow of the higher time frame, right? This is particularly the 30 minutes time frame, and this is the presence of a blind spot, right? So if you actually refine what a blind spot is, or if we actually refine the setup, now if you who are wondering what is a blind spot, you can actually refer back to the community. There was literally a recording on that, on what a blind spot is practically all about, right? So right here, we actually see the presence of this level. This is a key level, price made a low, high, low, and then pulled back all the way into this, right? And then expanded all the way to the downside. But at the same time, we see the presence of a hidden QML level, which is this. Okay, so this is a QML level right here. This is a low, this is a high, this is a low, this is a higher high, and then this is a lower low, right? And then price actually came up all the way to this point. Now, at the same time, you have been able to pinpoint an accurate reversal point right here. And if you go further, we can be able to see why price actually made use of this level, because we definitely will see the presence of a demand or supply level precisely, right? Now, having this level in place, we actually know that we should see a bearish run to the downside, right? And you actually have a low which has been intact to see price come take it up, right? So I actually have this right here. So this is a precision that comes with understanding which order flow and what is practically in control, right? Now, if you're able to get to this particular level, or if you actually want to get to this particular level, you can actually join us in the community or in the free community, where we actually do give out these levels out for free, or call these particular levels out for free. Now, on GBPUSD, which is the opposite of DXY, right? We can see that the same thing right here actually did imply. We see on the 1 hour time frame, price actually did give us a presence of a blind spot still. Okay, so this is a blind spot right here, and then we're literally looking to refine this. So this is a blind spot. Looking to refine this, we're literally scaling all the way to the 5 minutes time frame. And on the 5 minutes time frame, we're actually looking out for a structure in this particular movement, right? So right here, we actually do have the presence of what? We actually do have the presence of this right here. This is a retest. Price comes back all the way into this and gives a second retest right here. Okay, so this validates our setup, or this practically validates the buy that we're literally looking to take in the market, right? So the fact the price actually did come back into this can actually give us the foundational bias for longs, right? So we have literally refined all this particular price action, and we have filtered out this particular noise, bringing us all the way to this point, right? Now, remember that for price to come back all the way to this, the DXY or the dollar index has actually been playing slowly before it gets to its own level, right? So price has actually played to this right here and then played to this right. So the DXY was actually saying we are bearish. And then with news, we are also seeing that we should actually pan out all the way to the upside, right? So entry was literally off this with price exhaustion. And if you're literally looking to know what exhaustion is, right, you can also refer back to our free Telegram community. And so far, we've been on buys on this particular pair. So the order flow on this has been bullish for a couple of time, right? Or a couple of days, right? So we actually had these buys and a whole lot of buys, right? And we actually did get over 10 to 11 trades on this, losing only just one trade, hence putting us in over 90% win rate on this. So you can actually refer back to the community. You see where we actually did call all of this particular level, right? Now, this is where it takes us to. On DXY, we were able to like see shots all the way to the downside in line with order flow, okay, taking out to this particular level. Now we actually have what we call the impulse to retracement ratio, right? So you can see that it actually did take price this number of impulsive candlesticks to push all the way to the downside, and we can see how many candlesticks it actually did take price to push all the way to this upside, right? Hence the impulse is actually saying bearish, and then the retracement is literally just there. So we are literally looking to see only buys in the marketplace on GBPUSD. So on GBPUSD, we were able to capitalize on this. And this was a sniper with a 10 pip stop and then a 50 pip take profit. That was literally the easiest one is to 5. You get me right? And as I did say, if you're practically looking to trade news, right? In line with order flow, you will always get a level being presented and price where price would actually take off from, right? Either being bullish or bearish, right? But try as much as possible to incorporate the presence of order flow and the presence of correlation in respect to DSY if you're trading a major pair, and then you see how easy it is to actually avoid the noise and then filter out every single problem which you have right there, right? And as I did say earlier, right, if you're new to this particular channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a quick one, and this should actually help you all in respect to your analysis, right? So don't forget to join our free Telegram community, right? See you all on the other side. I actually cut this.